Hey guys, it's Maddie. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to tell you all how I stay organized in college and give you all just some useful tips that you can use if you're going into college within the next few years or you're currently in college like me and just want to know how I stay organized and keep up with my studies and everything. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe down below for more college videos. If you guys are new here, I just want a little background on what I'm studying here. I am majoring in health sciences and I'm on the pre-pharm track, so I intend on going to pharmacy school for 4 years after my undergrad, so a total of 8 years. And I'm not sure where yet for graduate. I don't apply until my junior year or going into my senior year. But yeah, it could be here, but it could be somewhere else, not sure yet, but I definitely intend on doing pharmacy at the current moment. And so I'm taking all of like your requirements that you need to get into pharmacy school, like all of your chemistry, all of your biology. I'm in a lot of science classes, so that's very rigorous on its own. And then I'm also doing 8 hours of clinical research every week. So it is possible to do a lot and have a lot on your plate. I actually work best when I have a lot on my plate because the free time you do have, you tend to get more stuff done than if you have more time. You just procrastinate and put stuff off. So I enjoy having a lot of stuff on my plate, and I know college is hard, everyone's struggling out here, but it is possible to manage it all, and I hope I can help. If you guys have any personal like questions about pharmacy, if you are doing pharmacy or like anything within the like health care or medical, anything like that, then you can always DM me on Instagram. I'm always on Instagram, and ask me any questions you have about school because I love talking about it. So yeah, I'll just put my Instagram wherever here and you guys can message me with whatever questions you have and I'd love to help. So my first tip is to create a schedule to how you want it. College is nice in this sense because when you register for your courses, you can see all of the different options for courses that they offer during a certain day of the week and certain times. So I recommend fitting your courses all within like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or Tuesday, Thursday, which is really nice because then you have those off days to just get everything done that you may need to do or run errands or anything like that. I haven't been able to do this in the past just because it's kind of hard with science courses. They only offer them certain days of the week, like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then other courses I've had to take, my electives and psychology and stuff like that, they only offer Tuesday, Thursday. So I haven't been able to do this in the past, but I think I'm going to be able to do it this upcoming semester, which I think will be really nice to have those Tuesday and Thursdays off to just catch up on work and everything. And this is also nice if you have to commute to class, if you live off campus, like after your first year, like me. I lived in a dorm, so the commute wasn't that bad. I could just walk everywhere, but this year I am a little off campus, so you have to spend time commuting to class by taking the bus, which is a popular thing here at UF, and everything just takes time. So when you plan your schedule to only have classes all day, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, then you're spending less time commuting to campus because you're already there. So if you have time in between classes, you can go to the library or something like that. My second tip is to have a planner, and you've probably heard this tip before, but it's so important. I don't know what I would do without my planner. I literally take it everywhere. Or if you don't like to use a planner, you can use the calendar on your phone if that's more accessible. But I personally like writing things down. And just a tip, I used to like do like bullet points of things I needed to do, and then I would like highlight them once I got them done, but then it was like confusing where I didn't know if like my highlight was something I needed to do because it like stood out on the page, or if I like had completed it. So I do something different now where I do like little boxes of things I need to do, and then I check them off when I do it, which is much more satisfying than highlighting to me. So that's just a tip you can do if you have like a lot of things to do, and you can list them that way in your planner. My tip that goes along with that is to make use of your apps in your phone. So the Notes app and the Reminders app, they're very handy. The notes, I like write down lists of like groceries, like stuff like that, because I'm not going to bring my planner to the grocery store or whatever. So I have tons of lists on my phone for certain things, and then the reminders app I use all the time for like more urgent things that I definitely don't want to forget, and I like may need an like extra notification for if I'm not like looking at my planner constantly. But yeah, I use the reminders and notes app constantly on a daily basis, and I highly recommend. So another tip to go along with the planner and like writing down dates is your professor is going to give you a syllabus for every course you're in with important dates for the entire semester. So when I get these syllabuses, I go through them and copy down all the important dates within my planner, and this may seem like a lot to do when an assignment's not due for 4 months, but it's better to stay on top of things and just write it down as opposed to just forgetting it when that day eventually comes around. Yeah, they're giving you the syllabuses for a reason. They expect you to, your professors expect you to know when the dates are, and you are responsible for knowing when everything's due. Sometimes they won't tell you when something's due. They're just gonna say it's in the syllabus and you should have known. So I definitely recommend writing down all the dates once you get them in the syllabus at the beginning of every semester. And then at the beginning of every semester, you're trying to be on top of everything anyways. So you can just start fresh every semester by writing down all the dates. Another tip is to make use of the study companies or services that are within your school's area. So at UF, there are two main companies that release worksheets, and, or I guess they're like packets, but they're like worksheets, packets of things you should know, and like practice problems, practice tests weekly. So it helps you to stay on top of your studies, and some offer like live review sessions, or you can watch them the session on your computer, which is really nice because you can go back and rewatch it again and again if you didn't understand a topic. But it's just like a second-hand resource that goes over the same topics that your professor is teaching, but you may not understand it quite the first time that your professor teaches, or you don't understand the way they teach it. So it's just nice to have these separate resources that teach you the same topics just in a different way. And these are going to be like costly, you're gonna have to pay for them, but it's a service. And I definitely recommend them though, because in the long run it's an investment for your school and study habits, and they've definitely helped me, and I know pretty much everyone I know uses these resources here at UF. So if your school offers those, I definitely recommend investing in them. So my last tip is to set aside time for self-care. Self-care is so important so that you don't burn out in college, because I know it can be extremely stressful and overwhelming at times, but sometimes you just have to relax and take some time for yourself, whatever that may be. I do this by making videos for you guys. I love it. I just enjoy it so much. Or I watch other people's YouTube videos, or I go to the gym, or I hang out with my friends, my boyfriend. It's just important to make time for other things you care about, because while school is important, it's not everything. So it's just important to set aside time for things that mean a lot to you other than school, just so you don't get burnt out in the long run, because if you just focus on school, then you're going to burn out very quickly and you're not going to be successful in the long run. So budgeting your time and your free time is very important to do. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope this was helpful in some way and you were able to get a few tips of organization or how to stay on top of things. And like I said, if you guys have any additional questions about school or anything in general, my DMs are always open on Instagram to answer any of your questions. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye guys!